Alright, so hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, I am Victoria, and I have something so awesome for you guys today. I am bringing to you the Urban Decay and Michel Basquiat collection, which I was fortunate to get a couple days ago on Ulta.com. This retails for $165, but each item is being sold separately, so if you didn't want to buy the whole thing, these are all sold separately, which is awesome. So if you do want to see how I got this look that I have on today and some swatches, then go ahead and please keep on watching. But before we get started, I would appreciate if you went ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It'll keep you notified on all my upcoming videos and everything like that. So thank you guys so much, and let's go ahead and jump right into this one. Alright, so first things first guys, what I'm going to take from the collection is I'm actually going to go ahead and take the face palette, which is this baby right here. And I'm going to go ahead and include some swatches of it right now. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and actually take this palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Jawbone, and I'm going to use it as my bronzer today. And I'm just going to pack some on my Sigma small contour brush. And these shades do have a little bit of kickback on them when you tap them into the pan, but I don't really mind. It just means it's going to be super nice and blendable. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that on my forehead. And oh my gosh, guys. Oh my god, I love bronzer. I'm such a bronzer junkie. This stuff is so super pigmented, as you all can see. I'm just like, what? So I'm going to make sure that I blend that in really nicely. I do have my little cat ears on today, so you guys are probably going to see. But today I'm filming in a different space. Oh my god, these feel so good on the skin. I'm telling you, like, they feel so good. Look how nicely that structures my face. Like, I am such a huge bronzer fan. This just feels completely amazing. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and use is the blush shade in this one called NoHo. And I'm going to take that on one of my my Morphe E4 brush. And same thing with just that little bit of kickback, but I don't mind it once again. And I'm just going to take that and put it on the apples of my cheek. Ooh, oh my gosh, this blush is pigmented. Whoa, guys, this blush is insane. Alright, so I love that blush. You guys can see it on the camera right now, like how rosy I do look, which once again, I don't mind. Super duper duper pretty, but what I'm most excited about is this highlighter. And as you guys saw from the swatches, it looks amazing. Like, it was so beautiful. It literally looks like liquid gold. So I'm just going to grab my Sigma F03 brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto both sides. And this one doesn't have that much kickback, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it and put it on my cheekies. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to take a little bit more. Like, oh my gosh, guys, this highlighter is beautiful. I'm going to take it on my nose. Whoa. Oh my god, I feel like I look like the Tin Man now. Took a little bit too much on my nose, but I'm just going to take some on my forehead now. Oh my gosh, I cannot. It's so stunning. Like, do you guys see that? That is insanely beautiful. Okay, so the cheek palette retails for $34, and this is a yes from me. I love the bronzer. I love the highlighter shade, so this is hands down a yes from me for sure. The pigmentation is unreal on this one. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. I'm going to show you both of the palettes, and both palettes retail for $39 each. They both come with, so each palette retails for $39 each, and here is what they look like. This one right, the brush fell out. This one right here is the really pretty neutral palette, and this one over here has a lovely pop. Both brushes fell out. This one right here has a lovely pop of color. Like, these colors are so beautiful. I do want to incorporate both of these into my look today, so I'm going to be using a mixture of both of them, and I might even use the brushes that it came with, but like I said, both palettes retail for $39, and I'm going to go ahead and include swatches of both of these in right now.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me so alive. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me so alive.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and with my gold Griot eyeshadow palette from the collection. I'm reading the name down because I was like, what name is this? The gold Griot collection down here. And I'm going to go ahead and use this first shade, or the second shade in the palette, Levitation, which is going to be my transition shade. And I'm just going to go in with a fluffy blending brush. This one is by Tarte. So I'm going to go ahead and take Levitation. And, ooh, the shadows actually don't have much kickback, which I'm happy with. So I'm just going to go ahead and look down at the mirror down here and just blend this right, ooh my gosh, into the crease. I'm in love with this shade. This shade, Levitation, oh my gosh, it is everything plus some. Like, it just really makes such a beautiful transition shade for anybody who has a fair to light, maybe even medium skin tone. On me, like I said, I have gotten a little bit of a tan, but this is so beautiful. It's so buttery, easy to blend, and I am just loving it. I'm living for this shade officially. I'm going to use this every single day on my eyes. I am telling you guys, the pigmentation and just the feeling of the shadow alone is so unreal. Like, Urban Decay really kicked major ass with this one. Alright, so next I'm going to take this shade right here, and it's going to be called Not For Sale. I'm going to go ahead and go in with one of my Wet n Wild brushes. It's a little bit smaller, has a better shape to it than what I usually like to do. And I'm going to tap off some of the excess because I know this one's going to be crazy pigmented. And I'm going to start taking some of this on my outer part of my eyelid and blending it right into my crease as well. And oh my god! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you guys see how pigmented that is? Not expecting that at all. Alright, so since that is all nice and blended, I'm just going to take a little bit more of this color right on my outer portion of my eye and just bring it up a little bit more when I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Tenant Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm going to add a really awesome pop of color to my inner part of the lid. And I'm going to go ahead and use this shade Boom right here. And I'm going to take it on the little brush that it came with here in the packaging. And I'm going to go and use, oh, my fingers are stained from the swatches. Whoops. So I'm going to go ahead and use this really tiny, precise brush right here. This is a matte shadow, so we'll see what it's going to look like. And I'm just going to take that right onto my eyelid. Ooh. I like this color. Okay, so actually I'm going to flip to the other side. It's a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to go ahead. Do you see that pigment, guys? Oh my lord. I didn't even put a white base down or anything. Imagine if you did put a white base down on this. It would be insane. This whole line has me completely and totally shook. The eyeshadow palettes are a yes for me, hands down right now. Okay, so I am back with some lashes on, and the next thing that I wanted to do was go ahead and try out some of the liners. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so it came with 3 liners, of course, one in an electric blue, one in a really nice neon yellow, and the last one in this kind of brick color. To match my look, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this blue color in the shade Vivid. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Wow. I actually really like this color. It feels so creamy on my eye. Like, oh my gosh. So smooth and buttery. These liners are the bomb.com. It went on so nice and smooth. I love the way it felt. Like, it just felt so amazing. So for all the colors of the liners, I'm going to go ahead and include swatches of the liners in right now.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Okay, and awesome. So last but not least, for lips, it came with 3 lipsticks, and each lipstick retails for $17 by itself. And I'm gonna go ahead and include swatches of the lipsticks in right now.
Like a pill. Say sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave. Baby, but you know I
Alright, so I think for my lipstick, I want to keep it pretty neutral since my eyes are pretty out there and glamorous. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Abstract, which this one is a cream lipstick, which I really do like about it. I love cream lipsticks, but I do like matte lipsticks as well, but whatever. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this and apply it. It's honestly a really pretty, like, everyday, like, color. At least for me, I love the fact that it's like a brownie kind of nude. Hands down, yes, this collection is a huge yes for me, Victoria. I hope that you guys at least got a feel for the collection and kind of decided yourself if you liked it or not. I am in love with this. I honestly do think everything is worth it. The price point is amazing in my opinion. I like that the eyeshadow palettes are priced only at $39 instead of $54 like the other Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes. The cheek palette is one of my absolute favorites. But this electric palette, the electric palette with the really nice colors in it, this one is hands down like my favorite palette in the collection. And this nude lipstick is my favorite lip from the collection. But I will play around with the eyeliners a whole lot more since they are so smooth and buttery. I'm just so in love with this whole thing. If you guys get a chance to, go ahead and pick this up at your local Ulta or Sephora store. I was lucky enough to get the Vault. The Vault ran for $165. Everything else I have priced in the video, but I will leave a ton of other information down below in my description box. If you do want to find out more from me, I'll leave links to the products and all that jazz. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to me if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in my next video.